Nearly 1 in 4 drivers report weak air conditioning, especially during the summer. Most people assume the solution is expensive, a new compressor, an AC recharge, or even replacing the entire system. But in reality, you can double your AC's cooling power with a few low-cost, high-impact steps. In this video, I'm going to show you 10 proven techniques, from overlooked cleaning tricks to airflow hacks, that will instantly make your car's AC colder, cleaner, and more efficient. We're talking $5 to $40 fixes, not $500 mistakes. And stick around till the end, because I'll reveal 2 surprisingly common AC habits that quietly destroy your system and how to avoid them. Number 1, top off the Freon. Your AC refrigerant doesn't get used up, but tiny leaks can occur over time, especially in older vehicles or those exposed to rough conditions. Signs you might need a recharge: cold air feels lukewarm, the compressor keeps cycling on-off, low side AC line has frost or hissing. You don't always need a shop visit. A DIY recharge kit with R134A and a pressure gauge costs around $40. Steps: start the engine, AC on max, connect the can to the low pressure port, usually marked L. Shake and squeeze in short bursts. Monitoring the gauge, stop when pressure is between 25 to 45 psi. Avoid overfilling as it can damage the compressor. Also, avoid using R1234YF unless your vehicle specifically requires it. It's more eco-friendly but significantly more expensive. Still losing refrigerant? Check your O-rings, Schrader valve, and compressor clutch. These parts are often the culprits and are cheaper to replace than a full recharge every summer. Number 2, unclog the air vent. Just below your windshield wipers sits the HVS intake grill, commonly called the AC inlet or cowl intake. This is where your car draws in fresh outside air before sending it through your cabin air filter and HVAC system. But here's the problem. Over time, this area collects leaves, pollen, dirt, road debris, and even mold. If it gets clogged, your AC is forced to pull air through a restricted passage, making it work harder for weaker airflow and lowering cooling performance. Here are the most common signs your AC inlet is partially or fully blocked. Reduced airflow, especially at higher fan speeds. The AC smells musty, earthy, or like mildew when turned on. Recirculation mode feels cooler than fresh air mode. Windows fog more easily, especially on humid days. To clean it, open the hood and inspect the plastic cowl area at the base of the windshield. Vacuum out all visible leaves, bugs, or grime for mold. Set your fan to low, spray a disinfectant, like AC duct spray or Lysol, into the intake vents. Open all windows and let the fan run for 10 to 15 minutes to flush the system. Important, remove your cabin air filter before disinfecting so you don't trap any mold particles or moisture behind it. Cabin filters should be replaced once a year or every 12,000 miles. If your filter is clogged, it worsens inlet restrictions and makes it easier for bacteria to thrive in the HVAC system. A clean inlet helps your system breathe properly and can improve airflow by up to 30 to 40%, especially in older vehicles. No shop visit needed, just basic tools and 15 minutes. Number 3, monitor engine coolant. Your cooling system isn't just for the engine, it directly supports your AC. If your engine overheats, many cars automatically disable the AC to reduce strain, and even if it doesn't shut off, hot engine bay temps make it harder for the AC to do its job. What to check? Coolant level between the minimum and maximum lines in the reservoir. The condition of coolant should be bright, not rusty or oily. Replace coolant every 50,000 miles or 5 years, don't just top it off. Use the right formula, check your owner's manual, and inspect hoses for swelling or leaks. Neglecting coolant changes leads to acidic fluid, which corrodes metal parts and wears out water pumps. Also, a faulty radiator cap can cause pressure loss, leading to reduced coolant flow and poor AC performance. Replace it if you notice leaks or crusty residue around the cap. This is one of those fluids people often forget until it causes big problems. Don't be that person. Number 4, use the recirculate setting. You've probably seen it, the little U-turn arrow button on your dashboard. That's recirculation mode, and using it correctly can double your cooling speed. What it does, instead of pulling in hot outside air, it recycles the already cooled air inside your cabin. You must use it after venting out hot air in traffic or during slow commutes, on any hot day when faster cooling is the goal. When not to use it, if the windows fog up, it'll trap humidity. When passengers in the back need fresh airflow, know, using recirculation cuts your AC system's workload by up to 15%. That means less fuel consumption, cooler air faster, and less wear on your compressor. Also, if rear seat passengers aren't feeling airflow, briefly switch off recirculation and open the rear vents or windows to balance air distribution. It's one of the simplest hacks, but most underused. If you made it this far, then consider liking this video, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing to my channel. This helps me bring you more honest car advice. Number 5. Block out sunlight. Where and how you park make a huge difference to your AC performance. Direct sun doesn't just make your car uncomfortable, it turns the entire cabin into a heat trap, making your AC work much harder when you start up. Quick tips to beat the heat. Park in the shade whenever possible. Use windshield and side window sunshades. Crack your windows slightly to reduce heat buildup. If safe, leave rear windows open ½ inch for cross ventilation. According to AutoFix Diary, sunshades can reduce cabin temperature by 30 to 45 degrees Fahrenheit. That's less stress on your cooling system and better fuel efficiency too. Got a remote start? Use it smart. Let the AC run for just a minute or two before you get in. No need to idle excessively. This tip also protects your dashboard, seats, and electronics from long-term heat damage. Number 6. Swap the cabin filter. When was the last time you changed your cabin air filter? If you have to think about it, it's probably overdue. Your cabin filter traps pollen, dirt, and pollutants before they enter your AC ducts. A clogged one reduces airflow, overworks the blower motor, and causes weak or noisy AC performance. Change it once a year or every 12,000 to 15,000 miles, more often in dusty, high pollen or urban areas. How to do it. Most vehicles store it behind the glove box. Remove the dampener arm, open the tabs, and slide the filter out. Insert a new filter with the airflow arrow pointing down. Consider an activated carbon filter for better odor control. You can find decent options for under $25. A clogged cabin filter can reduce airflow by 30 to 40% according to Family Handyman, and even promote mold inside your vents if moisture gets trapped. It's a 5-minute job that makes a real difference in AC performance and air quality. Number 7. Wash the front coils. Your condenser is the unsung hero of your AC system. It sits in front of your radiator and plays a key role by turning hot refrigerant vapor into liquid, releasing heat in the process. But over time, bugs, dirt, and road grime clog up those thin fins and choke off airflow, especially if you park outside or drive in dusty or rural areas. If airflow is restricted, your refrigerant stays hot and the cabin stays warm. Here's how to clean it. Let the car cool down. A condenser can reach 180 degrees Fahrenheit plus. Use a medium pressure garden hose, not a pressure washer. Spray both from the engine bay outward and through the front grille inward. Use a soft nylon brush to gently remove grime from the fins. Even a light cleaning can restore 15 to 20% cooling efficiency, especially in older vehicles according to the Haynes manual. If your AC used to feel colder last summer, don't assume it's a refrigerant issue. Start with airflow, skip the chemicals, water, brush, and a little care goes a long way. Number 8. Flush out hot air. A parked car in the sun can reach 140 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit inside, even on a mild day. Most people just start the car, roll up the windows, and blast the AC, but that method wastes fuel and slows everything down. Here's a better way. Start the engine and set the AC to its lowest temp. Roll down all the windows. Turn the fan speed to max. Let hot air escape for 30 seconds before rolling the windows back up. Bonus tip, leave the rear windows slightly cracked for a few more seconds to force hot air out the back. This method drops cabin temps up to 50% faster. Why? Because you're getting rid of trapped heat before the AC has to work against it. For drivers in hot states like Arizona or Florida, this trick can save your AC compressor from excessive strain and even improve fuel economy by reducing idle time with maximum AC on. Number 9. Test the cooling fans. Your radiator and condenser depend on airflow. When your car is stationary or moving slowly, electric fans kick in to keep heat moving out. If the fans aren't working, your refrigerant won't cool down, and neither will your cabin. Here's how to check. Turn the AC on full blast with the engine running, pop the hood, and observe. At least one fan should spin within 2 minutes. If not, check the fuse, relay, or temperature sensor. Sometimes one fan works and the other doesn't, which still hurts cooling. A faulty fan motor or relay relay is usually a $30 to $100 fix. Ignoring it? That could fry your compressor or even lead to engine overheating in traffic. Some vehicles use a 2-speed fan or dual fans, one for the AC, one for the engine. Make sure both are functioning correctly. It's a quick inspection that can save thousands. Number 10. Inspect the drive belt. Your AC compressor doesn't work in a vacuum. It's powered by your serpentine belt, which also runs the alternator, water pump, and power steering in many vehicles. If that belt is worn, cracked, or slipping, your AC won't get the torque it needs. Result: weak cooling and possible stalling at idle. Check the belt every 50,000 miles. Replace it between 60,000 to 100,000 miles, or if you notice squealing sounds on startup glazed or frayed rubber belts slipping off the pulleys. You can test belt tension with a finger press. It should flex slightly, not sag. A new belt costs $25 to $70, and many vehicles let you change it yourself in under an hour with basic tools. It's a small investment that protects multiple systems, not just your AC. Bonus tip: run it weekly. Think skipping AC saves wear? Actually, it does the opposite. When your AC isn't used regularly, especially in winter, the internal seals and compressor shaft dry out. This leads to tiny refrigerant leaks and premature wear. Worse, the compressor oil stops circulating, and metal parts inside can corrode or seize. Best practice: run your AC for 5 to 10 minutes every week, even in winter. Turn on the defrost mode, which usually activates the AC automatically to circulate refrigerant and oil through the system. It's like keeping your joints moving. Use it or lose it. And if your AC sits idle for months, be ready for a weak blast or no cold air at all next time summer hits. Found this video helpful? Then be sure to watch this one next Lexus, where I'm sharing the oil change rules which can prolong the life of your engine.